everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be trying Milk Makeup. So Milk Makeup sent me over a box of their new products. So this is it here. I've got some really cool new stuff in here which I'm very excited to try out. So yeah, before I get started with the video, if you are new to my channel, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button down below. Click the bell next to that so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And of course, if you like and enjoy this video, then give it a thumbs up. Okay, so they sent me their new sculpting stick, their liquid bronzer, concealer, and I think primer as well. So I'm just going to delve into this. So this is their Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer, which looks like that. Looking forward to testing this out because obviously it is a pore filling primer. Then they sent me over a couple of shades of their concealer. This concealer is the Future Fluid All Over Cream Concealer. So a few shades to choose from there, and that's what that looks like there. Really love the packaging for this. And then I also have the Bionic Bronzer. It looks like this is a liquid bronzer which I'm excited to try out. And then I have their new sculpting stick as well. It looks like that. It's a really small little product, but I believe it is full size though. So I'm going to jump into it and I'm going to start off with the primer first. This is the Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. It's a lightweight 90% natural water cream primer that locks on makeup, blurs pores and controls shine. It's infused with niacinamide and bakuchiol, don't know how you say that, to help minimise the appearance of pores over time. It has a matte finish as well, which is quite cool because obviously it is a matte, like a mattifying primer. Here on my T-zone, or like right across here where obviously I have my pores and more of my texture. It is a cream formula, so it feels nice and hydrating. That's it on my face here, and it feels really nice on in that. Can we see like any difference of like blurring? I'm not too sure yet. I'm not too sure if I put enough on or not, but I don't want to like load it up too much in case it becomes too heavy. Just apply a tiny bit more here. Sometimes it's quite hard to see with these bright lights on. It's best in natural lighting to kind of see if this has really worked properly, and also I'll probably be able to see better when I look back on the footage as well. But like, it feels really nice on so far, so hopefully it takes well to like my foundation and things like that. Hopefully it grips the foundation, makes it look more flawless, like smoothing and things like that. I am going to use my favourite foundation today, which is Nars Light Reflecting, just because that's my favourite foundation and I know that works really well for my skin. So I want to see if there's any difference, you know, with the primer, to if it makes it like look even better than it already does. I would love to see that. They sent me quite a dark shade in the concealer, which might actually be quite good for foundation. Like this is the shade 10W, which let me just check to see how dark this is. Like, I'm going to give it a little swatch here. Yeah, like I could probably use that as foundation for, you know, my face, but I just want to test it as like under eye concealer today. But I'm definitely going to try that in another video soon, because this does look like it might be quite a good shade for me. Yeah, I think that might be quite good as foundation. So I want to see first of all today how it goes as just concealer. I'm going to do a video of like full face of new makeup soon, so I'll use that shade I think then. But like I said, that was 10W. I also have 6C, which I believe is more of a cool tone, and then I have the one that I think probably might match me quite well today is 5W. So I'll get into them in a second once I apply my foundation. Like I said, I'm going to use my Nars Light Reflecting Foundation. It's just my absolute favourite. I can really feel now like how smooth like this area of my face feels. It feels like so like satiny smooth, which is really nice. So yeah, I think it's worked for making my skin feel really smooth actually. Okay, so I've applied my foundation, and this foundation is so beautiful as it is. I don't see like too much more of a difference, you know, with using the primer in terms of the blurring aspect right now. Obviously my skin feels really nice and smooth with it, which is good. I don't have like really large pores as well, so yeah, if you're someone who maybe has larger pores, and you may see like a big difference, you know what I mean. And also is oil controlling, it says as well, so if you are more oily skinned, then this I think will be a really good primer to control that, because obviously it's a mattifying primer which will really help with oily skin types. I'll see how it kind of lasts with my foundation, things like that throughout the day, see if it makes it last a little bit longer than this foundation already does, because it does last really well on me. That's why it's my favourite foundation. So I'm going to apply the concealer next. I have the two kind of bronzing contour products that I really want to try, and I will be doing that, but I want to get this concealer on first. This is the Future Fluid Concealer. Really love this packaging. It says an all over cream concealer, so it's basically telling you that you can use this for like basically foundation as well if you want, spot concealer, under eye concealer, all that. So it comes with this really nice kind of doe foot applicator, like so. It's actually kind of like a pointed, it's like a pointed applicator, actually not so much as a doe foot, but looks really good, quite big as well. It says that this is a 92% natural medium to full coverage concealer, and also all the products are vegan and cruelty free as well, I forgot to mention that. This is 5W, yeah, I think that might be quite good for me today. I also have 6C. This one looks like it's a little bit more pinky toned. Yeah, that'll be good for me when I'm like a little bit fairer on my kind of neutral days, when I don't have too much of a tan. So I think I'm going to go for 5W today. I could probably mix the both of them together actually, make it a nice little combo, but I'm just going to stick to one of them today. I'm going to go for 5W. So, oh well, it's actually quite bright. Like, I don't know how much of this to apply, but it feels really nice actually. It feels very like light and creamy. I'm going to use my brush for this rather than my sponge. So just taking my Sigma F03 brush, I'm just going to blend this in. It's really nice and brightening, but it might be because the shade is quite light with my foundation. It's covering really well. It is a really kind of creamy concealer. Has a little bit of a thicker formula than my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. However, it feels nice on. Okay, yeah, that looks really nice. It's very brightening. It looks healthy as well. And I would say that it is kind of like medium, like high medium coverage. Yeah, I don't feel like I really want to put any more on with that. I think it looks good the way it is. Yeah, so let's blend in this side. Yeah, I really like this concealer. It looks really good. It's got nice radiance as well to it, which is really pretty. So I'm going to just apply a little bit to the centre of my forehead and my chin, just to kind of balance out the centre of my face really, because my under eyes are so bright, so I feel like I need to just kind of balance out the rest of my face. So just apply a little bit here. Yeah, I would say it's very kind of like high medium coverage, like basically full coverage. I would say this is. So far I'm really loving the concealer. I think it is gorgeous. I love the finish. It has a nice radiance to it, like it's not a matte concealer. Covers really well, has brightness to it as well, which is really nice. So yeah, so far I'm really liking this concealer. Love the packaging as well to it, and I feel like there'll be quite a lot of product in here because it's kind of like a wee dumpy concealer, which is really good. Now I'm going to go and contour my face. I'm going to use the sculpting stick. That's what it looks like. Really cute. Has a little twisty cap. Then there's like a little other cap on it, which I'll take off, and that's it right there. Just a little twisty one. And this is in the shade Toasted. I'm going to just directly apply it to my face, see how it goes. It's more cool tone because it is a sculpting stick. Just going to blend it in. That blended seamlessly. There's no harsh line there. It's not muddy or anything either. You can see it's kind of sculpted my cheek. Yeah, I love the shadow. It's very natural looking. A really great contour shade, because some can be too too grey, too purple. This one is beautiful, has a really nice tone to it, for my complexion anyway. It's really easy to apply as well. It's nice and creamy, it's not like stiff, which is good. And it just melts beautifully with the brush. Probably great with a sponge too. That just melts seamlessly into the face. I'm really, really impressed. Just going to take it onto my forehead as well. Got to read the info on it. It says a creamy, easy to use contour stick made with a nourishing thyme extract blend for a soft sculpted look. Yeah, this was like so easy to blend out. It feels really creamy, feels nice and hydrating on the skin, blended out beautifully. So I'm really, really loving this little guy. I think it's amazing. And now I'm going to go on to the Bionic Bronzer. So this is like a liquid bronzer. On the packaging it says the bronzer with skincare superpowers. It's a hydrating liquid bronzer for a natural looking sun-kissed effect. 90% natural, infused with mushroom extracts, hyaluronic acid and vegan plant derived collagen. Oh, okay. So there is a little bit of, I don't know if I should shake that or what, but there's like some watery stuff coming out along with the colour. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. Just going to give it a little shake. Just going to apply a few little dots to my cheeks. Well, actually, I'll just apply a little bit here. See how it goes. Just going to blend this in. Now it is a bronzer, so I can kind of move it all the way around my cheeks. Oh wow, that just blended beautiful. There's a nice warmth to it there, as you can see on this part of my cheek compared to this side. Okay, well that's actually really pretty. It's quite subtle, but like I think it's going to be one of those ones that you could build up to just look absolutely gorgeous. Okay, it's coming out a little bit thicker now. It was kind of like a lot of water on the top part of it. Still blending absolutely gorgeous. It's really pretty. It's going to apply some to my forehead as well. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. It looks very kind of natural on my cheeks and my complexion. Blends lovely. Goes well with the sculpting stick as well, because you can still see I have a little bit of chiseliness going out there, a little bit of depth, which is good. Okay, so I'm back and I applied all the rest of my makeup. So I want to kind of tell you my final thoughts on the products so far. So first of all, we used the Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. I don't see the blurring aspect of this, to be honest. And also, like, I don't have like the largest of pores as well to really kind of test that. And as you guys know, if you've been here and subscribed to my channel for a long time, you'll know I'm not really huge on primer as it is, so I don't really test a bunch out because I don't really see a massive difference personally on my skin. However, like, it did give me a really nice smooth base to work from, if you know what I mean. I want to see if it makes my foundation last a little bit longer throughout the day, so I will leave any update in the description box for you. That's my thoughts on that. Don't mind my lashes if they're not on properly. I know they're rather kind of like big and long. I didn't bother cutting them, but anyway. Next thing was the Future Fluid concealer. This I absolutely love. I really do recommend this to you guys if you're looking for a nice creamy radiant concealer. I think this one is going to be right up your street. It's very kind of like moisturizing and hydrating for the eyes. Has a beautiful kind of radiant finish. It brightens the eyes, your under eyes. I feel like it would be a really good one as well to wear all over the face, because it's very kind of lightweight on, but gives like really good high, medium to full coverage. Yeah, so this I really love. I'm going to throw this in my makeup bag to use over the next few months, because yeah, I really do like this. I love the packaging as well for it. I think it is really beautiful. So yeah, this is something I definitely recommend. And then next we tried the Sculpt Stick. So this also is really, really beautiful. I love the tone of this. Like, it's a really nice kind of like cool shade, but not like too cool that it makes you look grey and muddy. It's kind of like the perfect shade for my skin tone. So if you're kind of like light medium skin tone, then I think this will be a perfect shade for you. Again, it's the shade Toasted, and it just blends beautifully. It's very kind of like creamy to like blend out. It blends seamlessly into the cheeks. It's very effortless and just looks really, really gorgeous. So I do love this as well. We also tried the Bionic Bronzer. This is in the shade Time Travel. This again is gorgeous. I love the kind of like creamy like texture to it. It applies really nicely onto the cheeks. It blends seamlessly, absolutely seamlessly on the cheeks. It has a nice radiant finish to it as well, which just looks absolutely gorgeous and healthy. So this is something that is going to be absolutely beautiful for the summer months. Has a nice warmth to it as well. It's not like orangey and it's not cool, you know, it's just that perfect sun-kissed shade that just, yeah, just blends lovely to the skin, just looks very natural. I am loving this as well. So these 3 products I definitely recommend to you. I'll link everything down below in the description box for you. And that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked and enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button down below if you haven't already. And I'll speak to you very soon in my next video. Bye.